Morning guys! Okay, so I have had to have a massive change of plan with regards to how I'm doing this journal. Well, not a massive one, but a change of plan as to how I'm doing this journal because it just did not work out. I was going to do the ring bound, the comb binder method, which worked great on, I was just lining up there, but worked great on the pages, no problem. But when I came to do the cover, it just did not work. It's too thick to go through. I thought it would have done because the one that I have now is a more office, like industrial office type one. Comb binding, a comb bound book is this basically. They use, it's a lot like a cinch, but they use plastic binders. But yeah, but I thought this would have been good because obviously the book would have laid more flat, and you can get a lot on them. But it, like I said, it didn't work. So yeah, I've had to rethink, and just still want to go ahead with the same kind of journal, rather than a sewn in journal. So yeah, it's just gonna end up being a ring bound journal instead. Sorry, can't get my words out. I'm a bit flustered now because that didn't go to plan. I'd already cut the notches into this page as well, so I've had to cut this page down, which has obviously now opened it up, because it was just folded over. But that doesn't matter either way, because I'm going to sew around them anyway. I have put a little thumb hole notch in there as well, and that little bit there on the inside just needs inking. The whole thing on the inside needs inking, just around the edges actually, because you can see some of the white showing through, and even after I've sewn you're probably still going to see some white, so I will ink just on the inside edge and around the edge because I've cut the inked part off there now. So yeah, like I said, the journal cover is now a little bit smaller because I've had to cut that the bind part off that didn't work, and then obviously cut this page down, but it still fits in the journal fine, so that's good. But yeah, so I'm just going to do these other pages now. I thought I'd just come and have a little chat to you while I'm doing that. So I've got these pages to do, and I've got these to cut out, and then I've got these pages as well to go in. It doesn't matter. I don't think that these are going to be smaller because they were small. No, it doesn't, because they were small pages anyway. I was just again going to do the same thing that I've done with the main image pages, and I was just going to just folded it over, and I was just going to cut down there, and then there, like so, and that was just going to be a page on its own, again just glued together, not necessarily sewn around but glued together. Why does that not look straight? I don't know, because it is. I don't know, it just didn't look straight. Yeah, these are, well, this, because I've printed it multiple times, so this is one of G's Friday freebie pages. And yeah, I thought, well, that's okay, because there's plenty of different journaling spaces on there. That's handy because the rings will be going through that side there, and then you've got bits of journal space there and lines there, so I'm not going to see inside because I'm going to glue it together. But yeah, so but this is a pretty cool feature I just wanted to show you as well. On G's Friday freebie kits, as well as all her other kits now, she has a QR code, which is awesome. So you know, you've got your QR code there, so if you load your QR scanner up on your phone, it then takes you to, when it loads, G's website, which is cool. Yeah, so you've got all about G and stuff like that, telling you about her coffee shop, Tapology. She's a affiliate for them as well, and featured this week's featured digital kits. Yeah, and then we've got this week's featured video. Some pictures of the things that she's made over the time. Design teams. One of her other hobbies that she does is making dragon eyes, which is cool. And then G's Essentials, that'll take you to her Amazon storefront. And then tells you there that Ko-fi monthly supporters can now enjoy exclusive digital download pages and 25% off all digital kits in her Etsy shop, which is awesome. And then all the information there. But if we flip to the design team section and just click on that, it tells you all about the design team there and when it loads. I'm going to flip through this because I haven't done this. And it loads with all the design team members of G's, Happiness in Crafting design team. So there are Antonio Makes, Burlap and Daily Bread, Carol's Recrafted Boutique, Donna Davis Bell Inspired to Create, Jacqueline Wiley, Lynn's Shabbylicious, Making Craft, or Making Craft, not quite sure, that's me. And we've got Not Too Shabby Chic, Odolcina Scrap, I'm pretty sure that's how you say it, Purple Poppy, Rose Lane Vintage Design, Sharon Howarth, The Paper Bumblebee, and Tracy's Art and Craft. So that is the design team. I will pop a link below to all their channels. Please do pop over and check them out, guys. But yeah, I just wanted to show you that because I think that is pretty cool, the adding your QR code to your kits. It's not just on the Friday freebies, it is on her normal kits as well. All the newer ones, which is pretty awesome, like I said. So yeah, this is one of her Friday freebies that you would find in the... Actually, I don't think you'll find it in the Facebook group because they're only on for so long now, and then... I don't know, it's number 94, you might do. It might still be on. They're only in the Facebook group for so long and then she removes them. But they are available on in her Etsy shop in sets of 4, just for a minimal fee, just a minimal cost to cover her Etsy fees. But I'm going to be using these in here as well as extra pages. So yeah, and then I'm also going to be using, this, basically, the paper that I have backed these onto is this aged paper from Amazon that I got. It's just printer paper that I got from Amazon a while back, quite some time ago. It's this Prestige paper old style, and it is 120 GSM, so it's nice and thick, and it works great with this kit. So I'm going to use that as well as just blank pages in between too. But in the meantime, let's get a chopping, because what I need to do now is... One second, guys. Okay, guys, I'm back, but it is actually the next day. Yeah, I had to cut off because my mum came in. Yeah, and then we went out because yesterday was Tater Pie's 3rd birthday, grandbaby number 4. It was his 3rd birthday, so we went to see him and give him his presents and everything. Yeah, so I'm here the day after. And like I said, I need to cut all these out, the white borders. Take those out of the equation because, oops, everything's falling off. Take them out of the equation because I can cut around them with scissors. But right now I just need to cut around these. I'll pop that there. I'm going to use the big cutter for the big trimmer for this. Yeah, see, last time I folded one in half and cut it, but then... Oh, actually I can. I was going to say, but then I ended up cutting a bit more off than what I wanted. I can do that because I need to cut more off anyway now, don't I, to make these smaller, because my plan has changed, hasn't it, and the pages are smaller. I think they're 5 inches now. No, they're 5 1/4, I think now. Whereas before the page was literally just folded in half and the border cut off, but now I need to cut some extra off. And yeah, it might be a good idea to fold it and do it, because I'm a little bit worried about losing some of that design now. Yeah, they need to be 5 1/4 now. Oh no, I may even have to rethink this completely, depending how these pages turn out. Let's see. So I will start by just getting rid of some of this border. No, I don't need. Yes, I need to get rid of the border first and then make it 5 1/4. Right, so if I get rid of the border from both of the edges, doesn't matter about the top and bottom, that height is perfect. Get rid of the border from the edges. Okay, now fold it in half. That's it. Now, I need these pages to be 5 1/4. So how much of the design am I going to be losing by doing that? 4, 5 1/4, it's not 5. Yeah, 5 1/4. Let's see, double check. Yes, 5. Yes, definitely 5 1/4. Didn't look right. Okay, so there to there. It's not that much. Well, it's not bad actually. Yeah, we're alright. That's that. So it's going to be that way. Five 1/4 means I'm going to lose a teeny bit of that doggy's ear, but that's fine. Yeah, that's not too bad. Okay, now I can cut the top and bottom edges off. Yeah, and I'm going to do the little thumb hole here. Okay, so now I know roughly how to cut them. I will get to that now and come back. I'll spare you that. Okay, that's that done, and I have just roughly cut around those. Luckily, we didn't lose too much, if any, of the actual cute doggies, like faces and things, so that's good. Yeah, so we've got that and that, and just cut a bit of the hat off on that one. That was okay. No major faces were lost on that one. Little tiny bit there, but not much. A little bit of that dog's ear, and we're good on that page too. So yay. There we are, that's our main page is done. I've roughly cut around those. Okay, so now I'm going to take the circle punch and we're going to add the little thumb hole notches. I need to put a paper clip on this one and then it doesn't get lost, because that one actually came in 2 pieces and I had to cut down it. Okay, so there's a nice big empty space there, so we'll do the thumb notch on that part there. It doesn't have to be central, as long as you can tell it's a pocket. Alright, so now we need to decide as well whether we want it side loading or top loading. So we have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right, so we have 10 pages all together. So that's Let's do 5 of each. Okay, so we've got 2 side loading pockets there. Let's see which ones would be nice as top loading ones. I think that'd be nice as a top, so let's go top. Okay, let's go top with that one. So side, top, side, top, maybe. I don't want to cut through the dog's body. So that's going to be a top one. That one could be a side one. We're only cutting into the circle there. Okay, so let's see. I'm trying to do the placements. Okay, so that top. That could be a side one. Alright, so side, side, top, top. They don't really matter. Top. Definitely top for that one. So top, top. Oh, it's so hard to choose. Top. No, we'll do top on that one. So that's 4. And then we'd have to go top on that. We don't want to cut his butt off. Side, side, side. Okay, so 2 there for side, 3 there for side, and 5 here for top loading ones. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Okay, so this one can pretty much go in the middle-ish. And this one can go in that circle part. This one can go around the middle. Okay, so we've got the sides, and then these can be top ones. I wonder if I can do them all in one go. Oh no, because I want to move some of them across. Okay, so this one go there. This one can go there as well. And this one got to go over too. And this one just missed doggy's tail and go there. Okay, so we've got the top loading pockets, and then the side ones, let's put them in some relative order. Not that it matters, but I'm just going to alternate top, side. Okay, so I want that to be my first page, so excuse me, side loading pocket. Let's go top. Let's go side, and then top, side, top, side, top, side, and top. but I'm actually going to swap them over. Put that one there and that one there. Put some more decorative page on the back of the journal. Yeah. Happy, happy, happy. Okay, so side tops, side tops. Nice. And then we want some pages for in between, which I'm going to use this paper, as I said. So we are still good to just fold in half. No, we're not. No, we're not. This didn't have a border, so this needs cutting down. So I need it to be. Where is that page? What did I do with it? Oh, I've no idea. Okay. So we'll start with just folding them in half. I really like these papers. And these are just going to be single ones as well, so that's literally like 2, 4. 6. 8. Don't think it matters which way around it goes. They're pretty much the same on both sides. Okay, so we've got 10 pages there. And we will have in a minute. Okay, so cut these to 4 1/4. First of all, I'm just going to slice down this edge and teeny a little bit down this edge, just to split the papers in two. And then we'll go 4 1/4, 5 1/4, not 4. In fact, I might even go 5 and 1/6, or just 5. I think I'll just go 5. Let's see, how big is that one? That one's just under 5. Yeah, I'll go 5 with these, which makes them a lot smaller, but that's fine. Okay, so the folded edge is now at this side, so that when I cut it to 5, it splits the pages in 2. Okay, keep them because they'll make some nice little hinges, perhaps. Not necessarily, oh no, they're not hinges, are they? No, that one's not, but they are. Not necessarily for this journal, but, you know, keep them anyway. I'll put them in there. Right, so we now have 10 sheets, 10 pages. So we need the height, which is now, how tall is that? Let's see. So it is now just under 8 inches. So I think we'll go 7 3/4. Do a few at a time. Oh, I can't do it on this one. I'll have to do it on my other one. Yeah, I'll have to do it on the big one. Don't forget, that one only goes up to 6 inches. So, although, don't need to do that anyway, because if we're gonna go, how big is this? How big is this one already? 8.5, and we're going to go to 7 3/4. So I need an inch. No. 3/4. 3/4 of an inch. Oh, I can't do it on this one because that's 7/8. So yeah, I'll have to do it on the big one. I can't work that out. My brain doesn't work that way, guys. Right, so we need 7 3/4. So my reckoning up is rubbish then. So what is that? That's only 1/4 of an inch. No, it's not. Yeah, it is. 1/2 an inch. That. Ugh, whatever. Right. So, 7 3/4. Okay. So we now should have pages just the right size. Yes, perfect. Awesome. And they can go in between. And then later on I'm actually going to cut some more of them pages down to actually put in the pockets as photo mats. I will sew around edges. I'll sew around the edges on them and create like a border. But I will cut them down small enough to be able to put in each pocket, like I said, as a photo mat. So I'll, so obviously cut its size, and I'll sew around the edge as a border. But I will use these because they just tie in so perfectly. Okay, so I'm seeing that I didn't cut that very straight. Right, so that's them done. Now let's do these very quickly because I've got to go out. Okay, so I have my 1.5 inch circle punch here, which I'm hoping will do these. Oh my gosh, look at that, it's almost the perfect size. I'm going to lose a little bit, but not much. So, perfect. Let's do that. Perfect. That saves me having to cut them out by hand because I can't do circles. There's loads of tricks and knacks to be able to cut almost a perfect circle with scissors, but I just cannot do it. I've tried many times and I just cannot do it. So circle punches to the rescue. Perfect. Fabulous. Okay, so we've got those as well. And the rest is just very easy and straightforward because it's just cutting around the shapes already there. I'm not even going to round the edges on that because my corner rounder would do that for me. So what I do is straight down, ignore that rounded edge and straight across, and then my corner rounder will see the rest. Will do the rest for me, which is cool. Handy little hint, handy little trick there that I picked up quite a few years ago from, I believe it was Gail Augustinelli, but there are quite a few people that do this, so it could have been anybody, to be honest. But I believe it was Gail, because it was a good few years ago that I learned that trick, and right at the beginning I only really watched Gail, so yeah, there you go. Instead of having to try and fight to go around a corner, if it's only a small one, just cut it straight and use your corner rounder. And it works for different sized corners. If you have corner rounders that have different sizes on them, like for example I have this one here that has 3 different sizes on, so you know, if the corners had been a little bit bigger I wouldn't have used that one, because that's a fairly small one. I would have used one of the bigger ones and done the same thing. Okay, I'll just quickly get this finished and then we'll call it a video, because I have to go out, and the next step would be cutting more papers to go into the pocket, like measure the pocket size. No, I can't do that yet. I'm going to say measure the pocket size and then do that, but I can't do that. The next step will be to sew around them pages, to sew them shut. Then measure the inside pocket size to then cut the photo mats. So the next video I will be sewing. Now I probably won't do all of it on camera. I did say before that I weren't probably going to do any of it on camera. I'd just get it done and then come and show the flip through, but I do want to, you know, do some on camera. So, and this is an extended design team project. It should have been for April. We're in May now. Yeah, it should have been for April, but it's been extended. It's basically, there's no time scale on it now. It's just whenever I get it finished. So that's good, because then it means I'm able to come and do some more process videos with you guys, because I'm not worried about having to get it done quicker. Feels very strange doing things off camera without you guys. It kind of feels like I'm cheating on you. Very strange. And even when I'm not filming, I talk to myself as though you're here, and then I'm like, hang on a minute, I'm not filming. Why am I talking to people that aren't there? Because even when I'm not filming, the camera is usually still in the cradle above me, so I forget that I'm not actually filming and I'm still chatting away, and Taylor will come down like, oh, are you videoing? I'm like, no. It's like, well, who are you talking to then? I'm like, oh yeah, the camera's not even on. I'm crafting, but I'm not filming. So, you know, even when you're not with me, guys, I still talk to you. Okay, rubbish in the bin. Where are we at? Okay, let's round the corners on these. I probably will do some inking on these as well, but again, you don't need to watch me do that. Round the corners on them. You know, round the corners on them. It's gotta be done. I do love the noise these things make. I used to like this one, like my favourite one. Click. And it's strange. Simple things. I don't know why it brings me so much joy listening to that noise. But that just feels so much better to me already. With the rounded corners. And like I said again, I will just kind of ink around the edge because you can see where I've cut. But yes, so they are now backed very nicely. Missed a bit there. Scissors. I didn't cut that very well, did I? Hence why a bit of inking would be wise. Okay, so yeah, like I said, they are backed nicely now, and a lot thicker too, so that is cool. And then of course we've got the round discs. They definitely need inking. Awesome. And then we have the little tub of ephemera here. These haven't been backed. I can't remember why I didn't. I think the reason I didn't back these was I was going to turn them into kind of miniature notebooks or something, but I can't remember off the top of my head what I was planning to do with them. But I'll put them in there with them anyway. I will also put these little scraps in there too, in case I do decide to back any of them. Might as well use the scraps first. But yeah, so there we go, guys. There we are, pretty much up to date now. So the cover's been salvaged to a degree, front and back, and then we'll have these in there too, and then these pages in between. So that one of them, that one of them, that one of them, 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 and so on. I may even put some tea or coffee dyed papers in here, maybe a spare one there. Okay, so we're looking good. I really want to round the corners on here, but I don't think it'll do it because it's so thick. But yeah, so, and as I said, we're now looking at a ring bound journal, so it'll have the rings in it, 2, maybe 3. What did I do on that one? I did 3 on that one, so yeah, maybe 3 rings. And so we'd have that as a pocket. As you can see, there would be a pocket, and then a plain page, and then these will also be going in random places in between, and then like I said, maybe some tea, coffee dyed papers, top loading pockets. These are going to get sewn around, these will be left plain, these will get sewn around, and that bit in there will be inked to blend in a little bit, sewn around it to turn it into a pocket. So yes, that's pretty much how we're looking right now. And there's more to do, a lot more to do, because this is not just going to be a journal to write in, this is mainly a photo album type journal. As I said, it's going to someone who is crazy about dogs, so, but she's not particularly a journaler, so I thought, right, well in that case then we'll do it as like a photo album, plenty of storage for photos and pockets and things, and then a few blank pages maybe, like with the tags and stuff, maybe she could use them to write on, even if it is just the date or something like that. Yeah, we'll see. But like I say, there's no real time constraint on this anymore, so I can have a bit more fun with you guys bringing it to life. Yay. Yeah, I'm gonna love you and leave you guys, because like I said, I need to go, and I will see you all again very soon. I will pop this video up today. Today is Tuesday the 17th of May, and this video will go up today. Yeah, so anyway, take care guys, stay safe, and I'll speak to you all again soon. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!